Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's the Redskins going up against the Giants. Now let's get you out to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome for this matchup.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick. Josh Brown getting his team set as we're about to get underway. Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
First down here after the run. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Looks to his left, pulls it in, tackled, and this will be a new set of downs.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The jumbo set on the field. They're going back up top. The catch is made. Gains 19. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Charging ahead, picks up about 2. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. Second and goal from the 7. Has it. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
Holiday fields the kick. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. And leading the Giants onto the field is quarterback Eli Manning, a 2-time Super Bowl winner, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. It's first down as they head to the line. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. And Jennings is brought down.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
Will go ground. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second down and 1. And there's Cruz. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And Jennings taking the handoff. And Jennings is brought down. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Beckham is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Offense lines up here. Manning from the shotgun. Down the field. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. They bring in the extra tight end. Quick drop back. Looking to the right side and throwing. That's enough for a first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Redskins come out. Jumbo package on the field. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Tackles made.
That's a good job by the wide receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The Redskins have it at the 44. He makes the catch. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The Redskins approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. And he's taken down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Reaches out and snatches it. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Quarterback that time realizing the zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Will go ground. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games. Here's the handoff, and he'll go to the left. Good for only a yard.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The Redskins pistol set here. And roll. Almost had the pickoff.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Drives it through for the field goal.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Holiday will field the catch. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. First down on the way. Offense lines up here. He'll fire it out to the left. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. And here we have 2nd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They go screen with Jennings. Breaks the tackle. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down. Manning's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll run it here. In on the stop.
Jennings able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Snapping out of the gun. Got the completion.
That's a good job by the quarterback, recognizing it's man-to-man defense. And when you see that, just watch the receiver leading to the open space. Nice completion.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
The Giants take it from the 38. The give. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Catch made.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's third and short. Every offense is better than third and short than third and long, of course.
3rd and 7. And there's Cruz. Gains 19. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Pulls it in. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
And Jennings handed the football. He stacked up at that point. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's now second down. Play after play after play here on this drive. The give out of the eye. Ball's out, and the defense has it. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Running to the right. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Taking off. Stiff arm. And he is brought down at the 39. And as we look now at the rushing stats here in the first half, this has been a great effort on the ground, and it's been a big part of the reason why they're in front.
It is absolutely working when you talk about the run game. And I'll just say this, Jim. When it's working, don't stop. Keep running the football.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. The Redskins now move the chains. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL. And once he catches the football, look out.
Breaks free. Gains 12.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Has his man, and a gain of 4.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
And he hauls it in. Gains 18. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Has 12 on this play. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarter...
Redskin in for the score.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
And the point after is good. The Redskins will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. Jernigan's going to start his return. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. From the shotgun. Trying to work that left side. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. And Jennings going to take the handoff now. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Giants snap it at the 31. Throwing now to his left. Has his target. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Back to the air here on first down. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. After that sack, it's now second down and 17. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll take the snap from the gun. Victor Cruz hauls it in. Now looking at third down. Hurry up, 2-minute offense from the gun. The defense gets the sack. That's a timeout by the defense. And so now they'll call on Weatherford to punt the football. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Redskins getting ready now to start their drive. The Redskins in the pistol formation. First and 10. Catch made. Tackle by Antrell Roll.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
First down here after the completion. The Redskins will come out in the pistol. He's wide open for the grab. Mukama's in on the tackle. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. And then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far.
Keeps his legs moving. That's an interception. The tackle was made.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position, and what a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
Beckham, a receiver in the slot. And he's forced to the ground. The Giants call the timeout. Their first. Second down here. Offense lines up here.
Get ready. Get ready.
Out of the shotgun. Has the reception all alone. The Giants have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. And Cruz has been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out, he can get yards after the catch. Jennings is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
He's going to try and return this one. He's tackled at the 30. The Redskins offense now coming out. The jumbo set on the field. Got a flag down here, and he's brought to the ground.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
The Redskins take it from the 43. And he's thrown to the ground. The Redskins use another timeout here, and they have one left. They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. Second down coming up. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown, Redskins.
Boy, the defense is going to be upset after this long touchdown throw by the quarterback and receiver. They made a mistake out of position, and the offense took advantage of it, and they get the long throw for a touchdown out of it.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. The point after is good. The Giants, I'm sure, wanted to avoid giving up points on that drive just before the half, but now they'll have even a bigger hole to dig themselves out of in this one. The score's 24-7. And now Holiday. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down here. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Takes the knee. That does it for the first half. Giants trail in this one. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Jernigan's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. 2nd and 3 after that last carry.
Let's go.
And Jennings got it on the handoff.
That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. 2nd and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and they stopped it short of the first down.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. With 2 hands, he has it.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Man-to-man coverage down the field. When you see it, you got to be accurate with the football. He was that time, and that's why we got the completion.
Here's the first snap after the big play. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Well, to be a great offense, you got to be able to do a couple things that counters what the defense is going to do. Catch them off guard. One way to do it, run a draw play. They're thinking pass, you go with the run, and it picks up good yards.
They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss. It's 3rd down coming up. Offense lines up here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Catch made. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
1st and 10. Handoff. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd down and a long way to go. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
This defense won a good job that time swarming the offense, and they stopped the run and caused them to lose a couple yards. Now you have 3rd and long. Let those pass rushers go and see if you can make a big play.
3rd and long. Beckham is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Giants had a nice play design that time. They pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And Jennings taking the handoff. And Jennings is brought down.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Mounting a serious drive. Toss play to Jennings. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
This has been a long drive so far. 3rd and goal from the 3. Throw to the left. New York Giants, touchdown.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Giants will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. He's got a little bit of daylight here. The Redskins get a 1st down. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
We've been watching quite a show today, partner. This is a team that has found a way to get it done through the air.
We are watching a show on a lot of fronts. First off, the quarterback has been very sharp throwing the football, and the play calls, they have been spectacular. People are getting open, and the coach is doing a tremendous job.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. 2nd down and 11. Shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day.
Has enough for the first as he's taken down at the 38.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Get ready.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Makes the reception. He's brought to a halt.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on.
They're going back up top. Eyeing that left side. That tackle made by Pierre-Paul.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Makes the catch. Gains 12.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. And it's picked off by Rogers Cromartie. Unstoppable. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Well, on defense, to make a play like this, so much of it is about timing. Perfect timing by the defensive player. He gets the interception and runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
The Redskins are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 24-21. Breaks out of the tackle. That brings the play to an end. The Redskins will begin their drive from the 26 now. Garcon's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Redskins snap it up at the 26. Beeson's able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
The Redskins in the pistol. 2nd down and 10. Underneath and incomplete that time. It'll be 3rd down. The Redskins will go with the pistol on this play. And going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming, and if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The jumbo set on the field. The final quarter begins with this snap. Brown's the one who brings it to the ground.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Beeson's able to knock the pass away.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
2nd and 10. He's got the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time. Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. The Redskins have it at the 34. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
Now 1st and 10. Throws the pass. Got the completion. Gains 19.
Redskins are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Touchdown, Washington.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Jernigan's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. First down coming up. Beckham's lined up in the slot. Ball comes out, and it's a takeaway. He's brought down.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. A catch and the first.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. So you've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here, staying with the passing game on first down. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Holiday on the return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They face first down. The Giants are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack to the quarterback.
And they swap him again.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
And Jennings handed the football. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this offense. The Giants have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. And Jennings been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Wants to give it a go here. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Tackle down at the 47.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Redskins step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. That'll stop the play right there. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The Redskins lined up in the pistol. Halu's going to take the handoff now. They bring him to the turf. Going for it on 4th down. The jumbo set on the field. They feed it to him one more time. Nice tackle.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
Takes it again. Beeson's there to make the stop. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this is the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
2nd down and 6. Another handoff right back to him. Pierre Paul's the one who made the big stop. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Easy catch there, no one near him.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 5. Good piece of tackling. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now. Good job by the defense at times, stopping them inches short of the goal line. Big play.
4th down, goal to go. Goal line defense on the field. They hand it. Touchdown at the end.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Jernigan's got it on the return. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Giants come onto the field now for this next series. The Giants with an empty backfield look here. First down at the 31. A takeaway. Tackle's made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. The Redskins line up in the pistol. Looking long. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. And again with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you? The way they are playing on the offensive side, the way they're calling plays, and the way the quarterback is just throwing the football pinpoint, accurate, any type of pass you need, he comes up with it. This is fun to watch.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Short kick here, looking to avoid any late-game heroics. Davis tackled down at the 45. The Giants come onto the field for their next series. And Manningham's in the slot. First down and 10. On the money. And gains about 1. The Giants signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Giants lined up. Everybody split out wide. Second and 8. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Third down and 8. Looking to go down the field here. Makes the play. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one.
What a nice job by the receiver. There's the long throw down the field. He runs, he looks it in, makes the catch, and scores.
Extra point is good. And Cruz is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. Got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch. The offense is backed up. The Redskins come out in the pistol. First and 10. Going for the home run. Almost intercepted that time.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Second down and 10. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. Jackson's marked down at the 41. How much did it surprise you, Bill? Final summation that this game was so one-sided.
To say surprised, shocked. I am shocked. I thought this game could actually turned out the other way, but the fact that it was just a blowout, what a surprise. And I know the losing team, they got a lot of questions they got to answer in one short week.